Hello everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video, and another one in the series in which I'm taking a closer look at the book 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die, and I'm taking an album from that book and asking the question, does it indeed belong amongst the list of 1001 albums you must hear before you die? Today I'm going to be talking about this one, Cheap Trick at Budokan, which is a live recording and considered amongst one of the greatest and biggest live recordings ever. It has an interesting story. This show was released just for the Japanese market in 1978, but as a matter of fact, people in the United States started to buy the Japanese record. So at a certain moment, they found out in I believe 1978 or 1979 that more than 30,000 pressings of the Japanese version of this had been sold in the American market, so they decided to release it worldwide. And what I'm holding here is one of the first American pressings. I was lucky enough to find a near mint one about a week ago here in Amsterdam, and it looks beautiful. I mean, this is an album you come across pretty often, especially here in the Netherlands. You find Dutch or German pressings quite often, but it was the first time I found an American one, and it's in beautiful shape. And what it also has, and I'm very happy with that, in beautiful shape, is this little booklet, Cheap Trick. Now, to find something in this shape and have a booklet with it, it just is like you're unboxing something that hasn't been opened for about 45 years. It is just pure fun. Japanese. I believe this is a Japanese, I couldn't tell. It's pure fun. And I had listened to this album digitally, and it never made much of an impact when I listened to it digitally. But now, this pressing, the story is different. Well, first of all, before I dive into the album itself, the sound quality of this album is not brilliant. And it has all to do with the fact that there are loads of fans shouting. I mean, it reminds me somewhat of early Beatles recordings. It reminds me pretty much of the Queen Budokan shows. In 1975, Queen did a Japanese leg of their Sheer Heart Attack tour in the Budokan, and those shows are pretty famous because they had incredible lengthy set lists. They played songs they would never play live again or had never played live before that. It are epic shows, but when you listen to those bootlegs, you can hear the Queen fans shouting through it. Same with Budokan, same with Cheap Trick, because Cheap Trick, the response was like Beatlemania, and that is why this record is so impressive. First of all, the response was even so impressive that this live album, this recording, is actually not from the Budokan. It is from Osaka. The Budokan show was overshouted by fans, but still here you can hear the fans shouting, and that is what makes this album. That is one of the things which make this a very notable album. It's not just the shouting, it's the sheer energy, and you hear what this does with the band members. Something is going on. There is an incredible excitement also in the band. I mean, the drumming, there is an awesome energy. The guitar, it's just rocking its way through the live show. And I'm not, I don't know a lot about Cheap Trick. I listened to one or two studio albums by them, and it always thought they were okay. But there is so much excitement going on this show that, I mean, this has got to be their ultimate album. And this represents, it's not like this album represents one of the leading bands in the world just doing a live gig. It is also, it is just their ultimate moment, you know. This is their shining moment. And that is so impressive. And there are great songs like Big Eyes. What a beautiful banger, beautiful, powerful guitar. Need Your Love, very lengthy, beautiful, epic song. Then you go to side B, Ain't That a Shame. I believe that was originally written by Fats Domino, but these guys are rocking it, man. It's so good. And, I mean, side B, you started Ain't It a Shame, which is bomb, awesome banger, great song. Then you go to I Want You to Want Me, beautiful hit, and I mean they're nailing it. Then they go to Surrender, which is sweet, you know, sweet song. Then Good Night Now, damn that guitar on Good Night Now, and then ended up with Clock Strikes 10, which is bomb. This side B is so incredibly awesome. Sweet record. So, to answer the question, does this belong amongst the 1001 albums you must hear before you die? Oh, hell yeah, it does. Beautiful record. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video.